Okay, cool.
You're welcome. How's it been since I last spoke with you? Last week was Wednesday, actually.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, anything happened that we can chat about quickly? No.
So,
How's your mood been since I last spoke with you?
I don't know, just ups and downs.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So today's just going to be a session. It's going to be that long a session, probably like 45 minutes.
Okay.
It depends how chatty we both are, to be honest.
Okay.
You've got a little bit of a contract assignment just between me and you.
Fine.
Then we'll do a bit more of those fun tables that you love so much.
Oh, okay. Alright.
They're four, but they're quicker ones than sign up on us. And then we'll do some goals and get specific about what you want to work on during these health sessions that we've got.
Okay, fine.
And I'll give you a little overview of the kind of treatment sessions that we'll do in stuff with it. So let's start off with the contract. It's just basically agreement between me and you. It's what you can expect from me, what I'll expect from you. We're basically saying that we're going to have one-to-one sessions with me and you. They're always going to be here and it's up to 12 weeks, depending on how you progress in that treatment. They're always going to be up to 60 minutes and they're always going to be here. If you've got enough time left in your order after it's finished, then we do follow-up sessions, which are quite nice, like 2 and 6 months ones, but it just depends where you are when we're done. The treatment's going to focus on giving you coping skills, improving your emotional regulation, and kind of understanding a bit more about your emotions and how we can help you manage them better, hoping to increase your confidence as well. If it's linked with offending behaviour, then we cover that as well, but I don't think that's really relevant in your case at all. I want you to be as actively involved as possible, but you've been very open and chatty with me so far, so I don't think that'll be a problem. In terms of like attending appointments and things, if you're more than 15 minutes late, I normally cancel the appointment because I'm normally back-to-back booked, so it just affects kind of the time you have with someone.
Okay.
But if you call me and let me know, then someone might cancel me, so just keep me in the loop. You can reschedule stuff, that's absolutely
Sweet,
fine.
I've got your number in it.
Yeah.
So I'll contact you if I'm going to be really late and reschedule it,
Yeah, of course. I'm quite flexible, you know, like people have something all the time, so I'm not going to see you in the same week.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just cancel it and then someone wants you the week after. If you miss 2 in a row and I have no idea where you are, can't get messages, can't hear from you, then I take it off my list, because obviously I can't just have that random person jumping around. But then, because you've already been assessed, if you then wanted to re-engage, then you can just get the on my list straight away, you don't have to go through the whole waiting list again. Yeah, just being respectful of each other, but again, trying to just don't answer the phone and stuff during sessions unless it's very important, obviously that's different.
Okay.
And don't turn up I'm in alcohol.
Yeah.
You've got my number, as I said, if you need me, please do feel free to call or text me at any time. My phone is on 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. That's it. Yeah?
Sure.
There you go.
Alright, thanks.
No problem. Okay, so got 4 of these to do. Okay, they are quite quick. Would you rather me read them out to you or you do them?
Whatever you think's best.
I'll read them out. So we've got 4. These are looking at, again, different areas of your personality and how you cope with things. These are ones that we do frequently throughout the treatment, so we do them 3 times because they're quite good at measuring your progress. This first one is called the Generalized Self-Efficacy Scale, which basically is looking at your confidence and your ability to kind of solve problems, deal with stuff, cope with random things that life might throw at you. So, okay, so it's got 10 questions. Each one has got the same scale that we did for the really long one. That was really boring. This one's quite snappy, okay? So it's not at all true of you, barely true, moderately, or exactly true for each one. I'll just read them out and you just tell me which one fits for you, okay? So if I try hard enough, I can always solve my problems. Okay, that's not true, barely true, moderately, or exactly true.
Depends on the time limit, I suppose.
That's true.
I think everyone can solve their problems if they had time.
Yeah, so I think this one's more just thinking about how much you believe in your ability, that if you try hard enough, you can solve problems.
What problem were you thinking of?
It says hard ones, which is okay. So I guess how much do you believe? I know they're general, Gary, but just try and think how much do you believe in your ability to solve hard problems. Okay.
I don't know, it depends on how hard they are. There's no different degrees.
It does.
Just moderately then?
Yeah, okay. If someone disagrees with me, I can find ways to get what I want.
Trying to think of an example. Moderately true, I suppose.
Okay. It's easy for me to reach my goals.
Fairly true.
I'm confident that I can deal well with events that I wasn't expecting.
Very true.
Okay. Thanks to my skills, I know how to handle situations that I wasn't expecting.
Not really. Very true.
Yeah. I can solve most problems if I try hard enough.
No, very true.
Really? Okay. I can remain calm when facing problems because I've got skills to cope.
Very true.
Very true. This is quite similar, but when I face a problem, I have skills to cope. So not so much about remaining calm. Just giving it
If I had skills, then I wouldn't be faced by problems. Is that what you mean?
No, it says when I face a problem,
face.
I have skills to cope.
I suppose. Yeah, that's true. That's moderately true.
Yeah? Okay, brilliant.
We're going to just be going from fairly true to moderately true, really. I don't think we're going to go either side of it.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
maybe we'll see.
That's no good. If I'm in a tricky situation, I can usually think of something to do.
You mean like standing in a line or something like that? I don't know, like a plane that was delayed? Or what?
I don't know, just
You
says
like just
tricky.
make something out of nothing kind of thing?
Tricky situations, things. Again, it's something to solve the problem or to make you feel better about it. Yeah.
Making it sound like a siege or a hostage situation.
That's quite an intense situation, yeah. It's just,
develop Stockholm syndrome or something like that.
well, I mean, that's something to do, definitely.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably make something out of nothing.
Okay, brilliant. What do you say then? Fairly moderately or exactly?
I'd say that was definitely exactly true.
Yeah.
That's what life's all about.
Yeah, it's good. I'm usually able to handle whatever comes my way.
That does depend, I'd say moderately.
Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Right, one down. This one's really short, it's only 5 questions, okay? So this one is thinking, it's called the Work&SocialAdjustmentScale, which is a bit of a mouthful. But it's basically looking at how your mental health... it's not meant.
Why haven't you made it into an abbreviation?
It's there, what's that?
Oh, Kissas.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, what's that?
Yeah. It's just looking at how your mental health is affecting these different areas of your life involved. So social leisure activities, home management, ability to work, close relationships, and the stuff you do by yourself, so private leisure. So obviously your mental health is going to affect different areas of your life in different ways.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the level of impairment that your mental health is giving to the areas involved.
Say it like it's permanent.
No, not at all.
Impairment.
I know, it's a bit of a bad word, isn't it? And they also,
Like I've got brain damage.
I know, it's a bad word just that they've chosen, I agree, and it's a bit of a problem
I
as
guess
well.
they didn't have a thesaurus at the time.
Probably not. This one up here, so it says, if you've retired or chosen not to work for reasons that are unrelated to your mental health, is that relevant for you, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, because my mental health problems, my social leisure activities, so like anything you do with other people, so going out to bars, pubs, clubs, visits, dating, having to rush your house, is impaired. And this is a scale of impairment. So 0, not at all impairment, and then just going up and increasing incrementally with 8, severely impaired. Yeah?
I don't get asked to go out to any places. So I didn't even know.
Okay.
I haven't been asked to a wedding for years.
Okay.
Or even a funeral. They don't even want me at a funeral, I'll be perfect. No, I've never been invited around. I'm out of all of that social circle, what do you call it? The traditional social circle of births,
Yeah.
deaths and marriages. I'm not even part of that.
Okay.
I'll be going to my own funeral.
Yeah. Is that because of your mental health social thing? Is it related to that, would you say?
Yeah, it's partly my responsibility, my fault. I'm not pushing for it. I'm not advertising that I want to be asked to weddings or anything like that. But I think it's just social hierarchy, social status, mental health, and just the people that you're around, isn't it? I suppose. And people are quite transient now anyway. They're always moving on. So,
Yeah, that's such a good point.
like, all my friends got married, and then they didn't know me after that.
Really?
Like, well, it happens. I don't know if that was the main reason, but. Well, it does happen to a lot of people. They just go somewhere else. They migrate, emigrate. Some people are really good at making friends again and starting up again, and some people, when they lose their friends, they can't. They're not so easy, flexible or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not just my fault. It's also well, it is partly my fault, obviously, for being me. My personality has to fit in with the status quo, but. people
not all your fault.
People are changing a lot. People are changing all the time, and,
Yeah.
it's what you give as well, and how useful you are to them in their eyes. So maybe
It's definitely a two-way thing.
like Gary can play the piano, or we can have him at the wedding, you know, like that kind of thing. Oh, he can sing like an angel. Oh, yeah. Look, ask Gary to come. No, don't ask Bob. Just going to drink the bar, man. Just going to drink the bar today. Maybe just going to tell crack jokes, really rude jokes, and the girls will be offended and all that. And he's going to put his hand up when when anyone has a problem with marrying them. Yeah, he's going to start doing that. Don't let him come. No, but I'm just saying that it's all about acceptance and approval, and some people are really clever, man. They know what you want. They're real pleasers. Yeah. So they get more out of life. But I'm not your pleaser. I'm just who I am. That's it. I'm just honest, and I'm not going to lie to anyone that I love Arsenal, just to get a free drink.
Yeah, of course. Do you think your mental health has affected your ability to be sociable though? I guess that's what the question is kind of asking, just sociability in general.
There's so many different levels of sociability.
Yeah, I guess just like, if you had the opportunity, would you want to go and socialise with people? Or would you want people to come and socialise with you? If you had that opportunity.
I do socialise with people, and they do socialise with me, but it's in moderation, and it's because you can't trust everybody, obviously, and you've got to keep your barriers up in a place like this.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Okay, so are you feeling it's more not that impaired then? That's what it sounds like you're kind of saying to me, that you're managing to socialise with people.
Yeah, just now and again.
Yeah.
It's just hard. It's hard work socialising because it's a trust issue as well,
Okay, so the main thing is the trust. Okay, so So the trust issues is the main thing that's affecting your sociability, basically.
I think so. What you've got to give as well, and how you're valued as well.
Okay.
Got from that as well.
Values as well.
I mean, if people think you're a cash machine, it's not very.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Sorry, so
No,
not very
frank.
Oh, but you won't know that until it's too late.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So you don't really want to be duped that way in any social gathering, and you don't want to be in the company of narcissists either.
No,
people who are just trying to run you down for their own benefit. So yeah, I mean, I think if people are totally honest, they would have a problem with socialising anyway, because it's quite a dangerous thing to get into. Like, there's people who've got on with people and they've lost their houses and they've lost their children, and they've fallen out with friends, they've lost friends, and with just one malignant person just comes into the circle and just ruins everything. So
there are risks all around, but I think it can be slippery slope if you start to kind of stop going out or stop socialising, because there are certain people out there that might. Yeah.
So you don't have to go out anymore.
Going out is good for the body, mind, and soul.
If you went out and started trying to make friends on the street, though,
no.
How weird would you look?
That would be strange.
How crucial would that be? Do you know what I mean? That's another reason why the internet was a good idea.
Yeah. But in terms of this one, what we're going to do, I think what you've been saying to me, it sounds like you're slightly more the lower end of the scale of impairment.
I don't think I'm socially inhibited.
Okay.
I just can't believe how many people lie about what they want and what they have, and how they mirror you and please you. Like, I can't. It's really an eye opener. It's like how can it just can't? I can't get my head around it that people can't just be themselves.
I know.
All right, you've got a first class degree at Cambridge, and you're a police officer now. Like, I had a friend who's a detective. He's like, "How do you back here? I don't know you anymore."
Really?
Because I'm like, what do you mean?
So people change.
Yeah, I just couldn't get my head around it. It's like, so bloody what?
Yeah.
I'm not here to use you just because you're on big money. I don't give a crap if you're not paying for me.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to take advantage of you just because you've got good times ahead or you've got success. No, I don't know your ass. I'm for greater things now. And I'm like, so? Yeah, they definitely do that all the time though. It's a dismissive kind of society that we're living in that's encouraged as well. So,
what number are you going to put in the box, Gary? What number are you putting in there?
What, for that one?
Yes. Level of impairment in mental health to social leisure activities.
If I was invited or I was part of that kind of crew, I'll go dating now.
Yeah, okay, so that's on the list, yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
Okay, brilliant.
I just think maybe slightly.
Okay, so 2?
I'll go 3 maybe.
Great, okay. Okay, perfect. The next one is about home management. So because of your mental health,
Yeah.
your home management starts anything like cleaning, tidying, shopping, cooking, looking after pets, the home, children,
Obviously,
paying bills isn't paid.
Obviously, I'm procrastinating a lot
Okay.
and being a bit lazy. But I've got other problems as well. It wasn't just that girl that I told you about before. It's my ex,
You mentioned
the mother of my
child
child.
custody, you said?
Yeah, but the problem is that she's a clinical psychologist in Goldsmiths, yeah? One of your colleagues. And she's been really nasty, yeah? Because I can't even come and see my daughter without her threatening me with non-molestation orders and stuff. Yeah, it is, and I'm thinking, my name is on her house because she used me to get an extended loan as well, and it's really nasty kind of stuff, considering that she's got a PhD in happiness.
Yeah, or maybe trying to make you less distressed.
And she's talking to people like you're talking to me about trying to come. It's kind of
It
weird
is weird.
to get my head around it. That why she's so nasty then?
Yeah.
Like covertly.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I can't deal with that. Like with liars. Like she's treating me. She's narcissistic, and she won't admit to it. But I've showed her it's 3 years since she got like this normalisation order over this incident, whatever. Because I said it's really cool how you get the whole house, £500,000 worth of house. You get my daughter anytime you like, and you're controlling my daughter to the point where you're turning her against me. That's brilliant. Yeah. So that is another element of my misery or whatever. Yeah, my not able to get justice, and also it doesn't help that she's a professional who works with Windsor Dryden in Goldsmiths, so she looks good again. Yeah. She's a liar. All right. The Filipino nurse was a liar. All right. You got two liars here. There's a woman downstairs who's scratching my windows because of banging pipes. Yeah. And that's another thing that's going on.
There's a lot of stresses coming back.
Yeah, it's just craziness, and it seems to be all just selfishness and lies, isn't it? And that's going to be an issue with the environment health officer now, because her father is connected to the estate is connected to the managing agent is connected to the landlord. So there's an eviction. You can't evict someone. There's a policy out by the government that can use that as harassment to try and kick someone out of the building. So there's that going on. So you see, it's like a lot going on. Yeah, it's like stuff needs to be sorted out. And then I've got this Filipino who came to my back and just like didn't care. Yeah. Like it was like, look, I know about the story about the frog that gives the scorpion and lived across the river. And I know that one. And then this frog goes, "Why did you kill me? And why did we both?" And then he pushes on the scorpion. I know that crap. Yeah. But the problem is, the Filipino was well aware of my problems, but still carried on as a gold digger. Yeah? And that's why it's just mind-boggling, because she could have been murdered. That's the problem. And that's why I'm here. Like, look how angry I am already. I'm already raised. I'm already triggered. Like, if I saw her, I'd probably rip her head out, because why would you do that to me? When I've got all these problems going on. She saw the scratch windows, she saw the way my car was destroyed, she saw the way I was being intimidated, and it was like, what the fuck? Yeah. She could have been murdered, alright? I'm not joking. And I'm not a bloody crazy murderous kind of guy, but I was like, what the fuck?
There's a lot of anger when you feel quite high.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger because she's just total.
Because you haven't got that closure. Like,
because she's a narcissist.
Yeah.
I haven't got that closure. I don't even know if closure's going to do it for me, because the pressure that I was under at the time I met her, and then she just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So how much is all this stuff that you just spoke about affecting your ability to manage your house?
I'm sort of a bit. I've got other things on my mind.
Yeah. So you're
I clean up now and again, but it's a bit depressing with my place when I've got a woman downstairs that has got away with harassment to the point that no one does anything about it, and no one gave me proper advice at the time as well. Like more than a year ago, and the banging pipe stopped more than a year and a half ago, and like you've got a crazy dad that won't even let me park in front of my house now, you know what I mean, without scratching the windows or whatever.
Wow, okay.
It's all.
So there's a lot of stress even at your house.
It's in my house.
Yeah, in your house.
She lives below
away from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
So when I come in, I'm thinking, what's she done now? I don't even bother even checking the windows anymore. It's just depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the police didn't do anything. They just kind of like said, oh, you get through CCTV, nothing we can do, got no evidence, all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, why couldn't they let me get an injunction or let me get a restraining order on them? It's like, oh, you weren't married to them, you weren't like a partner of that. Like, kind of splitting hairs a little bit, man. I'm under pressure here by her father and his gang. Yeah, and it's daily. They both, and then the managing agent's in on it because he's part of the building, like I told you, and it looks like a kind of like trying to push me out on the street and probably trying to get my property cheap as well. Yeah, it's disgusting. And she hasn't even got the decency to come up, so knock on the door and say, look, the pipe's making a lot of noise, you know, you're going to have to sort it out. The panels are concrete, you can't get into them, I'm going to have to let it. There was no communication. The person before, I don't know what happened, because she was a nurse who lived there before. She was renting from the guy I bought it off. I paid a lot of money for it as well, you know, because it was during the boom a couple of years back. And I feel like I'm trapped. I'm trapped in a situation that I can't get out of, because if I sell the property, I'm going to make a loss. And I feel like it's a bit of a scam, because the managing agent, I've already told him about the situation, and he said, yeah, leave it with us. We'll get a plumber in and we'll go through, we've done this before, and we'll fix the pipes for you. I think he gave me the impression that it was like an easy job to do. And I said, that's great, brilliant, and we might charge you a bit extra, don't worry about the money. I said to him, you know, let's just get this done, maybe I can rent it out and get the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But instead of that, they've just done nothing. And when I sent him a message, an email, didn't send back, and I thought, oh man, part of the same crap, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so there's been a lot of issues with your home management then, and you sound like you've been dealing with it.
The Filipino knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she still did what she did.
Okay.
And she's still getting taken to court.
What number did you give this
I should have brought in my defendant what she wrote, because I couldn't even read it because it's so full of lies.
Okay. I'm just aware of time, that's all, Gary. You've only got half an hour left.
Yeah, I'm a bookman.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
I'm War and Peace here.
No, but it's helping me understand you. But let's just get these guys started and then we can have a bit more chat about that, okay?
Yeah.
Home management.
Yeah, alright, I'm a bit lazy, but I'm still keeping everything tidy. Like, you ain't like hoarders.
Yeah.
Hoarders versus
So it'll be a lower number. So what lower number are we going to give it? Like 703.
Yeah, Mark, 5. Yeah.
5, yeah? Okay, right, next one's about your ability to work. So how much is your...
After what the Filipino did,
yeah.
obviously everything else,
yeah.
I couldn't do it anymore. Okay, because every time I was just triggered, I was just shouting at everyone.
So it's going to be a higher number then there, yeah?
Yeah, you can put not at all, because I want to get re-educated anyway.
But this is right now how much your mental health is affecting your ability to work.
Yeah, I think not at all.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
8, yeah.
Make it a monthly.
Monthly.
It's not brain damage, you know what I mean? I hope not.
Okay, because of your mental health, your ability to form and maintain close relationships with others, including any people that you live with, is impaired. So we're just kind of speaking about having difficulty.
Oh my god, my neighbour, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it? I think she might be on the narcissistic spectrum as well.
So you're connected to them, Gary.
I am, I must be. They just saw me as a soft touch, innit? If I was a big, if I looked like Mike Tyson, you know, you would have been thinking twice about it. It's like, Mike Tyson, you might be, you know.
Yeah. So how much do you think your mental health is affecting that ability to form and maintain those close relationships? Just need to go again.
Wait a sec. I think my guard's up, innit?
That makes sense.
But it's not me though, is it? It's not being taken advantage of, and people are just messing me about.
Yeah, it's affected you, obviously. These things do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a real problem with trust, and I just don't trust. I don't trust people anymore. I just don't believe what they say.
It sounds like it's a little bit of a higher number then.
Okay, say 7 then, I guess.
7, okay. And then finally, because of your mental health problem, your private leisure activities, anything that you do by yourself. So here's examples like reading, gardening, collecting, walking alone, but if you're talking about cooking, just chilling out, is impaired. So here's like,
yeah, I've been trying to write something.
That's good. That's really good.
I'm writing, but I'm finding it difficult. I'm getting like writer's
Concentrate.
block, I think you call it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just walking a lot, and
Okay.
just doing constructive stuff is really difficult now.
Yeah.
I'd say monthly probably.
Yeah, 6 again.
This is affected. The whole thing's affected it now.
Okay. Right, we've got 2 more to do, and I'll give you a little overview of the treatment, alright, and then we'll do some goals. So, these are just yes or no questions, to pass your personality, okay?
Yeah.
So, in general, do you have difficulty making and keeping friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because they turn out to be narcissists.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Or sociopaths or some shit.
Would you normally describe yourself as a loner?
I'd have to be, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
In a world like this, that's crazy, man. And if you're not connected as well, you'd have to be it. You'd have to
You're
look
going to
after
the answer to the
yourself.
next one then. Do you trust other people?
No,
Do you normally lose your temper easily?
not normally.
No?
But eventually, if you keep grinding on it, yeah.
And next one say yes or no?
No,
Okay.
I don't lose my temperature at all. If
That's
I have a
good.
crash or whatever, if there's a car crash, I wouldn't say anything because it's whatever, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, if you're gonna work on me psychologically and mentally and try and break me down and rubbish me and degrade me and you know,
Yeah.
really rub me into the ground like I'm nothing. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get angry. You're gonna go ape shit, isn't it?
Of course.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, I agree. Are you normally an impulsive sort of person?
I make bad decisions, but I'm not impulsive. I just feel like I haven't got enough time to make a good decision, so I feel like time's against me.
Okay.
So not normally, no.
Okay. Are you normally a worrier, like worrying about stuff?
Not really, not about small stuff.
No?
Not about little things, big things, yeah.
Big things though?
But not worrying about whether Timmy's got his milk today
Okay,
or not silly things,
Yeah.
but like major, yeah,
Stuff
like
that's actually like I'm...
that counts, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like people turning my life upside down, I worry about things like that, like how they're getting away with it.
In general, do you depend on other people a lot?
Not really.
In general, are you a perfectionist?
No, certainly not, because that's a narcissist right there.
Okay, we know that was not true then. Right, this is the final one, and then we're going to do a try thing. This is thinking specifically in the last 4 weeks. Okay? How much of these statements apply to you? So, I'm able to tolerate emotional distress, but either not at all, moderately well, or very well, or like anything in the last 4 weeks.
Can you give me an example?
Of being able to tolerate emotional distress. Yeah, so like if you're feeling really upset, instead of you going out getting really pissed and then you have to fight with someone, you have a more like adaptive coping strategy.
I don't know any of that, so it must be pretty very well, I'd say.
Or it's just when are you able to get onto the day-to-day life when you're feeling down? You know, when you're feeling down, do you just stay in bed all the time? I guess just how able you are to carry on with your life when you're feeling overwhelmed by emotions.
Probably, I wouldn't say not at all, or I wouldn't be here, innit?
Yeah.
So probably moderately.
This one or this one?
Moderately. I wouldn't say it's great.
I engage in a healthy lifestyle, so like getting help when you're unwell,
Yeah.
eating balanced diet, good sleeping habits, exercise. Do you think you do that? Just engage, a little bit engage, or do not engage? Or, as I said, the middle boxes as well.
No.
No, this one?
No, I don't. I'm a bit of a pig and I have been avoiding gyms because I feel like they're fattest.
Yeah.
I'm the fattest. No, I just feel like they're all bloody looking at
The
me.
gym is a bit of a depressing environment.
It's a bit of a kind of like you're watching really skinny people who
And
don't
you're
get
like, why are you in the gym? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say do not engage then, Gary. Or you go middle one.
I'm gonna say definitely that I don't engage at all. No.
Okay, I engage in pleasant activities on a daily basis, so anything that makes you feel good.
I try to, yeah.
Yeah?
That's the thing when you're down and you've got all of these stresses, you just don't want to have any pain
No.
or any kind of stuff that can trigger it. So
Yeah.
you're just looking for pleasure all the time.
That's good though, the way
It's
to do
a
it.
bit childish though, isn't it? A bit
It's
irresponsible.
like literally proven that, you know, if you are depressed, literally the opposite of what you want to do. So when you're depressed, you want to stay in bed all day, feeling really sorry for yourself. But actually, if you manage to get out and do stuff that is pleasurable, that is enjoyable, you're going to feel better because you just are.
Feel 10 times better if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Then you can do a lot more things, and it feels like you're more accepted as well for some reason.
So what we say with this one, I know you said you're trying to do it, but do you think you are managing to do it on a daily basis? So, are you doing it midweekly or do you do it?
Yeah, I'm cheating it. I'm just eating chocolate or whatever instead of like doing something more constructive.
Chocolate's better than nothing. Chocolate's better than eating a dry pizza, isn't it?
I suppose so.
I'm able to recognise changes in my mood.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's all?
Yeah.
Okay, all those things now, you won't see them for many more weeks.
Okay.
Right, so let me just give you a little brief overview of the treatment.
Okay.
So it's called Dealing with Feelings, which is a bit of a lame name, I know, but it's basically a cognitive behavioural style treatment. So it's focusing on increasing your ability to recognise emotions early on, increasing your awareness of your different thoughts, feelings, and behaviours that go with.
Yeah.
Different states of mind and kind of identifying thoughts that are causing you difficulty, and then you work on those thoughts to kind of change them, make them more balanced. We're also going to teach you coping skills, so to help you manage your negative thoughts, negative feelings, and help you become a bit more stable and confident, basically, going about daily life.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
So this is kind of like the structure of it. Yeah. So the first block of it is kind of the 4 initial sessions where you just kind of can get a bit of education about stuff. So instruction session today, then looking at problems with feelings, triggers, then recognising feelings, how we look at the whole body of each feeling. Then the next block is just about learning new skills. So it's big skill development. So we look at individual emotions in turn, and this is where we can start, if the person's doing well on treatment, kind of combining sessions together to make it more specifically tailored. And also, obviously, if you're not someone that gets, for example, angry, then we would take that out and put it in something else that's relevant to you. So it's quite flexible in that way. Yeah. And the final 2 is about kind of providing motivation, improving stability, and kind of giving you onward goals to take away with you. So again, depending on how the person's doing, these ones I normally always do like session 1 as a week, each week. And then as it gets past session 6, then that's when the person's doing well, you can start combining them, because these sessions can be quite repetitive if the person hasn't got that much distress anymore. So we just basically see how it goes. Yeah. At session 6, that's midway through, so we do like kind of a little mini review of everything, we redo these couple of things, kind of check on the progress, see if there's any more goals that need to be made, and reflect back on how we do throughout it. Yeah? Yeah. Because the sessions are an hour as well, it gives us enough time to like get the stuff done that we need to do in the manual of the topic, but also have like 20 minutes each week to check in, see how you're doing, if there's any problems that you're going, like having problems with, to work through them together, and then we normally set little homework tasks as well. Because I only see you once a week, it's important. Yeah. It's important because if I only see you once a week, like in an ideal world, if it was a private practice, you'd probably see someone twice a week when you start off, just to give them a bit more kind of stability and like more contact. Sure. If you only have one hour a week, between those times, there'll be tiny little tasks like practice this coping skill or have to think about this. It's not like an endless homework, but it's just keeping you in that kind of frame of mind when you're not with me, which is really important. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
They say about habits, if you do it long enough or something, you can take it on board permanently.
Yeah, they become automatic.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to be important. So next week, when we start introducing the coping skills, some of them are very straightforward. Some of the things that you will need to practice because they're things that you've done before, like different ways of thinking, using imagery, blah, blah, blah. So you need to practice certain things, otherwise you're not going to learn it.
Sure.
Now, let's think about goals that we're going to have throughout treatment to work on. I want you to have 4 can be a bit overwhelming, I know, but let's try and do at least 3. I know it can be a bit intense if someone just says to you, tell me your goals now. So we'll have a little chat about it.
So forget the Filipino.
Okay, but I want to structure it in a more positive and therapeutic way. So that's why we have this little acronym.
I'm trying to enroll the College of North East London.
Okay, cool.
Chose like nursing.
Okay.
Because it's easy to find work afterwards.
Yes.
And also it's more challenging, but I couldn't do computers or anything like that because I'm not really technically gifted or whatever.
Okay, that's really good. You put to get
that's one goal, to get educated.
So
let's try and do something that has some kind of qualification and also a career to it, you know?
Qualification. Career goals.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would help you in terms of your mental health? What's that going to help you with when you get on that career path and you have that qualification?
It's like distracting, well not distracting, but it kind of diverts my mind from my problems.
Yeah.
And gives me something to hope for and something to look forward to in the future, yeah?
Good.
So something to go towards. Like, and I'm working for something, it's not like promises or lies, it's something that you can look back and say, I deserve it, you know, I earned it. So it's important. I think that everyone should be progressing like that. Progression is it's fundamental, really.
Yeah. As you hope and structure.
And you're stagnant and you're dying, probably.
Okay, so that's a good goal because it has like it's a long-term goal, so you're not gonna get that completed during treatment.
Yeah.
However, working towards it is something that we can keep on giving you kind of hope for and giving you confidence towards it.
Yeah.
We can obviously use it for like improving your communication in interviews if that's something you want any support with, that kind of stuff. Okay. And obviously you've got here diverting your mind, so that's kind of the underlying stuff. In terms of the other goals, think about maybe your mental health, you want to change any anxiety, anger, depression, all these kind of things. Confidence.
Dealing with people, I suppose.
Okay, dealing with people. Okay, so what would you like to make it as a goal? So dealing with people is like the overall kind of like label, let's say, the title. But what goal could you have that comes out of that?
Lovely, thank you very much.
I don't know really.
Okay. So what would you like to change in your current dealing with people? What's the problem there?
Just self-respect is a bit of a problem.
Okay, so you're
You
lacking
see-
self-respect.
Yeah, you see the last, the last girl, right, was kind of affected my self-image and my value.
Yeah, when you say that makes it sound like you have like quite negative thoughts about yourself now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was because of her. It was not
Yeah.
because of anyone else.
Yeah, but that's how
And
you
she-
start.
Yeah, but she was kind of honed in on it. You know, not many people would do that. Like the mother of my child didn't do that. No one's done that in my life, and I've had loads of relationships.
Yeah.
It was really horrible.
So maybe to
So-
kind of manage that then.
Yeah, so it's like, imagine you meet someone who's just like devalued you, that you're to just no use at all or whatever. You know, that you're not useful.
Okay, so you want to kind of work on those
I
ideas.
just want to
and
forget
beliefs.
her. I want to forget what she said and what she did. I just want to out of my head. You know, what she did was so bad. It was just awful. That's why people give up, isn't it? And why people
Yeah.
commit suicide, probably.
So you change negative ideas, beliefs that were like created from this ex-partner, yeah?
Yeah. She wasn't a partner, man. She was a parasite narcissist in a transaction, and I was just a supply victim.
I'll just say right.
You can't call her a partner.
I'm just saying ex.
That was not a partner or an ex. That was not a partner or an ex. That was a gold digger.
Just for the sake of writing it here, I'll just put ex.
It was so yeah, but you can't. I mean, you can't even call her an ex.
Okay, well,
She was just like a narcissist. She was pure narcissism. Because people drink themselves to death over the shit she came out with. This is how you get people in the street, like homeless people. I was talking to a few of them, and they were telling me how someone treated them to the point where they just didn't think there was any point. Yeah. So it was horrible. And it could happen to anyone. It could happen to you tomorrow. You could meet the Prince Charming here,
Yeah.
who just rubbishes you,
Yeah.
and then you just like you wake up in the morning and think, oh, what's the point?
Well,
I don't know if I should carry
I think
on.
might be helpful to you as well, guys. I know, like, this horrible experience that you've had, I think it's now affecting.
But it would have affected me more if I was prouder.
Yeah.
And I was more thought I was better or more.
Okay.
I would damage myself and self-harm myself, and that's what I think that's what she wanted.
Really?
I think she's nearly killed someone in the Philippines, man, like over this shit. Yeah, because he's drinking himself to death, isn't he?
But I think what's happened here with you is what happens to loads of people in abusive relationships or whatever it was.
It was an abusive
It's-
relationship,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. But it's now affected kind of how you're viewing other people as well. You're saying you have trust issues.
Well, myself,
and,
anyway, yeah.
yeah, but it's making you think and doubt other people and have
Like, where's the
negative
narcissist,
expectations.
you know?
Pardon?
Like, I've become like a vampire hunter, basically.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's kind of called a thinking error where you kind of think the worst all the time
I
and see the worst in people.
I just think the question mark is on everybody now.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, you're questioning everything.
Because she was so good at hiding it.
Yeah, but it's just affecting how your perception, I guess, of other people.
No, it's just I'm just questioning people now.
But you want to do that.
I'm not saying, I'm not going around just branding everyone. Yeah, narcissist. I'm just thinking, you're a bit too nice, you know.
That's what I mean.
Something's wrong there.
That's what I mean, though.
Too good to be true now. Let's just prove that. Let's shit test that. No, all I'm doing now is just proving it. Prove it then. And then
That's quite a lot of effort for you
there's
to
a
go
lot.
into, and it's really...
It has to be done now because I've got to be smarter. I can't be stupid and letting anybody into my life because it just end up ripping me up. I mean, she could have taken my house, man. She could have had her parents
But
in.
she didn't.
She, yeah. I've already been through this with the Asian officer.
Okay.
Look,
I haven't had that conversation.
if you watch Rafi Tolfo, yeah, which is on YouTube, it's quite well publicised. There's people like her that are doing this as like a career, alright? Like this extortion, gold digging. But the thing is, a lot of those guys, I don't think they were suffering emotional abuse either. Yeah, but they probably were.
Yeah.
You see, with her, she never saw me as a person. They just saw me as something to use, and that's fine. And you can, there's loads of people who have this problem, but this could have escalated into buying her a car, buying her a house, buying her money for tickets, buying for a parent. But they could have. It's just little acorns. She just pulled out. She just pulled out. And she's still getting support for the money she owes me. She still ripped me off on the rent.
I know.
All right.
I'm just trying to get you to think.
I'm just saying it. Yeah. Like the probation officer who said it was a bit harsh calling her a narcissist. But these are little acorns. These are little acorns, right? I just wasn't a big enough catch for her.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't have enough for her to extort properly. All right. But that's a little acorn. That's a little kind of like that was a little rehearsal.
Yeah.
All right. Someone like that needs to be flagged, man. They need to be flagged. They're going to harm a lot of people.
Yeah.
They've already harmed a lot of people, but I think that the reason why she came here from where she was from was because she had a really bad track record, yeah? And I've checked her out, man. She's like, got no history, no real history. So, I don't know why the system doesn't make it a criminal offence, like relationship fraud and all this kind of stuff, because it causes problems, as you can see.
Yeah.
It could happen to you tomorrow, man, so don't, I mean, everybody's susceptible because everyone like ends up saying, I trust you, I love you, let's get married, But what happened? What's going on there?
I'm not doubting that it can happen to anyone.
It happens to anyone.
All I'm saying is that I think often when these things happen, we can get very, very fixated on what could have happened.
The danger
And
is...
that's actually quite detrimental to you because these things can happen. And I want you to stay focused on the present and continue to be able to work forwards. And as you said, have these really good goals of education and having that progression and having that aspiration and that hope for the future. That's what you should focus on, not the stuff that could have been.
The problem is that she's a danger to herself, but she's also, obviously she's picking out people who are empathic and obviously not psychopathic or whatever, but if they were ever pretending, these kind of people put themselves in danger, they put other people in danger, they put people in trouble with the police, they put themselves in trouble with the police, they get people banned here and banned there, and I don't know why there isn't like some kind of understanding of this, because it's quite a sort of issue that people don't want to talk about, so it's sort of taboo, isn't it? Like this the gold digging thing.
Can I just bring you back to the goals? Is there anything else that you'd like to have as a goal throughout treatment?
Yeah, forgetting her, like as you can see.
Okay, so being able to move forward. Yeah.
I mean, listen to me.
How do you think
I don't want to talk about her anymore, but here I am. I'm like I've been touched by God here, preaching the words of God, innit?
So you're saying you don't want to be talking about her anymore?
I want to forget her. I want her in the past. She's still here. It's almost as if every day I'm obsessed with this horrible person.
So we should understand kind of more what happened and
because my brain's my brain's traumatized, obviously, and I was trauma bonded, and it won't let me forget. Yeah, like what she did.
If you are able to do that, how do you think that will help you? And it's not a bit of a silly question, but
what if I could just forget her?
If you could just move forward and process things and...
Well, then I wouldn't waste my time, waste energy. I'd be energized. I'd be able to do other things. I'd be able to concentrate on the things that matter, like the person downstairs giving me problems at mine, and getting custody of my daughter and stuff. You know, I'd be able to just move forward instead of being stuck in the past, which is what these people do on purpose because they're abusers.
So we've got work on the long-term goal of education, completing a course of qualification EG nursing. That's going to help you develop your mind, have a future aspiration, work towards something that you're enjoying. Then you've got working with self-image and self-value. So kind of changing those negative ideas thoughts you have about yourself that would initiate during a successful relationship.
Yeah, this idea of not being good enough kind of.
Yeah, that's so much.
Which is absurd.
Okay, and then finally you've got being able to move forward and stop being fixated on the past. Kind of understand and progress what happened to you, stop wasting your energy on these things in the past, and just be able to focus on the things that really matter and actually probably stressing you out more because you're focused on the past so much. Yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I think it's fab. Right, so we come back to these, I need to kind of what I would use to make a little treatment plan on. So that's what we've done. Right, so I'm going to I thought that sounds very briefly introduce it. So, this is a little very basic model that is like the structure of treatment. It's super basic, so I'll very quickly explain it. The idea to our treatment is that we're going to work on teaching you coping skills that's going to help you manage when a strong feeling gets triggered. So the feeling gets triggered by whatever in the environment or something internal, so a thought, feeling or memory. You recognise the feeling and we want you to be able to do that early on. early you can recognise your feeling at a lower intensity, you're going to be much more able to cope with it. You're going to then choose a coping skill out of a big repertoire of ones we're going to discuss. You're going to use it, and that's why I want you to practice them at home, because that's going to make you more confident and more skilled at using them. Then once you've done all these things, your feeling strength will go down, and you'll be able to feel stable and get back to what you're doing, and focus on things in your life that are actually really important. Yeah?
Okay.
So that's super basic, I know. So let's just have a little quick chat about emotions. Okay. So how would you describe a feeling or emotion? Like what is it?
What? Just generally?
Yeah, how would you describe one?
Just like feeling happy.
Yeah, that's an example of one, yeah.
Um,
It's quite difficult, isn't it, to describe a feeling?
it's like a sort of chemical reaction, I
Yes,
suppose,
you're right.
in many ways.
You're exactly right. It's a reaction. It's a physical and mental reaction to something in the environment.
Like if I just told you right now, you won the lottery,
Yeah.
£10 million,
Exactly.
congratulations, and then the camera's coming in that, and you're like elated, yeah? And
That'd be great.
yeah, you just like all of a sudden your face is just lit up now, yeah? You just imagine it. Yeah. So that's
You're exactly
happiness.
right. You're exactly right. It's a reaction that we have to something around us, and it gives us information. So the emotion gives us information, kind of how we're meant to be behaving and thinking.
Yeah.
And that's the idea of them initially was to help us survive. So when we were back living in caves like a million years ago, whatever.
Communication as well, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Like, if you were really sad and I gave you the lottery ticket, you'd be like, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
That's not how the script goes.
Exactly. It's all about helping us survive, so that's definitely by communicating, by forming bonds with other people, knowing what's right and wrong, knowing what we should do, what we shouldn't do, knowing what to do again, what never to do again.
Yeah.
It's all about information. So we have 9 primary emotions. I'm just going to get my list because I always forget one of them. With 9 primary emotions that were decided by some scientists in 2003. It's Franklin, that's his name.
Okay.
So we have joy, love, sorrow, interest, surprise, fear, disgust, guilt, and anger. These are 9
You
primary emotions.
forgot to write down that all of them can be faked.
Well, they can, but these are just the 9
Which
primary
is
emotions that
very,
we can
and
experience.
actors are the key, duplicitors
Mhm.
of who actually manipulate these emotions, isn't it?
Yeah. These are just emotions that everyone experiences. They all have a primary survival function. So
I think that narcissists don't actually experience them. I think they actually mimic them. I actually feel that they don't actually feel any of these things.
potentially though, yeah. But what I'm
I
going to
hate to
do,
say that, I hate to say it,
what I'm
but
going to do though is each time you talk about narcissism,
yeah.
I'm going to flag it out, just so you're aware of how often you're talking about it. Because it's one of your goals. I wouldn't have done it.
But this is how I got fooled though, this is how I got duped into believing someone's emotions. Yeah. Like when someone was crying, they weren't really crying. Okay, I'm gonna have to decline. I'll just call him back later, yeah?
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's alright, no worries. Okay, so, yeah, so emotions give us survival, emotions. They're all giving us information. What information do you think that fear is going to give you?
And someone's pretending to be, not pretending, but really scared.
Yeah, if so, say you're feeling scared, what information are you getting from that emotion? What's it telling you?
Trouble.
Exactly.
I got into trouble actually when I was working in a vulnerable adult centre once.
Okay.
And this guy he said he was having a heart attack. It was
Yeah.
like one of these vulnerable adults. I'm not going on a tangent, I'm just relating it. And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that he was really having a heart attack. And he wasn't having a heart attack, but I got into trouble over it because I should have just followed it through, got the ambulance. I said, oh man, I'm wasting taxpayers' money and all that. And I was just trying to
How do you know that you're trying to do?
exactly. So I just didn't believe it.
Okay.
And it was true, he wasn't just acting,
Yeah.
but I should have just followed through the procedures, but I was inexperienced and I just didn't believe it. So I was just doing it like part-time and I wasn't really into it. So yeah, I mean, emotions are
They can be, definitely. And
up for manipulation.
yeah, they definitely are. What about if someone is feeling sad? What information is that emotion giving them?
Obviously, something happened.
Yeah. Something happened and...
I'm more in touch now with, after what happened, with actions and evidence around the emotion, not just the emotion for itself, because I need to know more than to perceive someone just showing me a signal from their face, you know, or a signal from their body. I mean, I'd need to have more evidence, you know, and more actions. So if they really have lost their house, I want to see proof that they lost their house and all that, you know, because after what happened, you can't trust it, you know, again, especially emotions.
I totally appreciate that your trust is going to take a while to, build back up, and that's fair, because you're trying to keep yourself safe.
Yeah.
You know, you develop that distrust because of the defense mechanism, you know?
It's good education for everybody, not to be buying into emotions.
Yeah.
Like when someone's telling you they love them. Really? Do you want to prove that? Yeah.
Okay, so all these emotions are there to kind of fire us up, so to say, and help us deal with things quickly, to keep us safe.
That's the problem, is we shouldn't be doing things so quickly, especially in relationships.
No, I agree.
We should be slowing that down, right down.
So the main two emotions that help us keep us safe are anger and fear. And that's because they come from a response called the stress response. Have you heard of the fight or flight before? Yeah. So this is I'm going to do a very brief chat about it. So this little bit of our brain here, that's the amygdala. It gives us emotions, but it also detects danger in the environment. When it detects danger in the environment, it initiates this fight or flight response. So adrenaline gets released, and then one of two, but I know some third one here, but that's not as well. One of two responses happen, depending on your own experiences, the context of the situation, and kind of, I guess, other factors.
I think I'm more of a freeze person.
You're more of a freeze? Yeah? I mean,
how does it happen?
I think I potentially would be too, because I know that I'm not very good at running and I'm not very good at fighting. So that might be the best option. So basically, your body will choose whatever option is.
You must be a pretty confident person to fight though, because you must think that you've been a happy person.
Yeah, I mean, it could depend who you're fighting.
Yeah.
But some people, most people will always have this response, many people will always have the running away response. It depends. But these two emotions, so anger and fear, they're the main ones that
would you just change? Would you be changing over time though if you kept on getting used to it though?
Yeah.
You start off freezing probably, and then eventually, like if you were a soldier, for example.
Yeah.
You'd be trained to, you'd eventually say, well, I better fight or I better run, innit?
Yeah, and also once
you'd be able to measure it, calculate it.
Yeah, and once you have fought and it works, then obviously the next time you'll be much more likely to have this response to something that works really hard.
I believe that you'd be, in the end, you'd be less likely to fight or freeze on calculation, because you don't know what you're up against. It's the unknown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the person, you think they've got a knife, they come out with a gun.
Yeah.
Because at least running is guaranteed, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fast runner.
You ain't going to fight, you're not going to be fighting with a bear or something.
So that has helped keep us safe. So that's really helpful if we're actually under threat or in danger. But in our modern age now...
What about, to make that more complete, what about pride coming into that?
Pride?
Right.
I think if you're
a lot of people are too proud.
Even if there's someone running under the knife?
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of people, their pride would make someone fight more than run.
I guess you will have the same energy filling your body. So even though you will have one of these responses, you don't really get to choose it. You'll have an urge to either run or an urge to stay put.
And that depends on your makeup.
Yeah, it depends on loads of things. Past experiences, your own makeup, that specific
I'm
situation.
more
As there's a bear, you're probably not going to fight it.
I'm very more of a freeze, especially with a bear. You pretend that I'm
I
true.
think that's just like that. I find that it's don't look it in the eyes. It's a big trick. They've got to go like that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
It's really good to smell though. So that's why you want to try and stay still a little.
Mask that scent.
Yeah. But that's helpful if a bear is chasing you. But many people now have developed an overreaction amygdala, so it's detecting threat everywhere. So that's when you have anxiety.
Paranoia.
Yeah, it's also like paranoia. You're going to be getting this really strong, intense response that can to run or fight, and you're in danger, when there's actually nothing there that can hurt them at all.
But after her, obviously, I'm going to be like that.
Yeah, so you're going to be detecting more threat.
Because
she did
it covertly.
Yeah.
It was kind of, I'm...
It's all just learned experiences, Gary, so things that you've learned, especially under trauma or stress, you learn them much more quickly, unfortunately. And it means you just got to put more time and effort into kind of unlearning them, or relearning the right way, I should say. So that's what we try and do with the treatment. We try and re-teach your brain better ways to cope with things.
My brain is being traumatized. It's probably got a form of PTS.
Yeah.
And now it's avoiding interaction, like it's red flagging a lot more often.
Yeah, that's what it does.
I was talking to a girl and she did something that was what I consider a red flag. There was nothing. She just like sent me something, I told her not to, and because she just disobeyed me, I put those straight away.
It's actually affecting your new relationship that you don't know at all. You're still having,
So it's triggering, because of the narcissism, I'm just onto it. I'm just like hypersensitive now, isn't it? Of thinking, wow, that can be related back to what happened. Oh, no, I can't deal with that.
Cool. So that's all done for session 1 now, right?
Okay.
Is this time next week a good time for you? Can we just
Should
keep it
be.
as a
Yeah,
time
you
slot?
can keep it as
Yeah,
slot,
it's just
yeah.
easier, isn't it, for both of us?
So noon on Thursdays.
Noon on Thursdays, that'll be the time that we meet. No homework this week, and nothing to know.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, just all I need to do really in the week is just keep it.
Live.
Yeah, live and do it. Also, keep a little mental note up. If things are happening that stress you out, making you feel upset, anxious, whatever, just make a note of what they are. Because it's just helping me to kind of understand what
We
things
already
are
know
making
what's on my mind.
I do know what's on your mind, I do, but I mean,
ruminate.
if you're out and about, yeah, I know.
It would just be those three things all the time.
Okay.
Just the
But then we're going to
gold
really have to
digger,
try and.
the clinical psychologist, and the woman living
Okay, we're going to have to really try and stop you contaminating them. Okay, so I'll look at myself. Yeah? And then next we're going to I'm just feeling introducing those. Yeah? Right,
No worries.
thank you very much. Bye.